Once upon a time in a quiet village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a wise old woman named May. May was known far and wide for her wisdom and serenity. People from neighboring villages would come to seek her advice and guidance on life's many perplexities. One sunny morning, a young man named Taro approached May with a troubled look on his face. He said, "Oh, wise May, I have a question that's been bothering me for a long time. How can I let go of the attachments in my life and find true happiness?" May smiled kindly at Taro and invited him to sit under the shade of a blooming cherry blossom tree. She poured him a cup of tea and began to tell him a story. In a distant land, May began, there lived a fisherman named Hiro. Hiro was known for his great skill in catching fish. He had a small boat and a faithful fishing net that had served him well for years. But Hiro was deeply attached to his net. It had been a gift from his father, and he treasured it more than anything else in the world. He was afraid that if he ever lost his net, he would lose a part of himself. Taro listened intently as May continued. One day, while Hiro was out at sea, a mighty storm arose. The waves tossed his boat to and fro, and in the chaos, his beloved net slipped from his grasp and sank into the depths of the ocean. Hiro was devastated. He mourned the loss of his net for days, unable to fish or earn a living. Taro asked, "But how does this story relate to letting go of attachments, May?" May replied with a serene smile, "You see, Taro, just as Hiro was attached to his fishing net, we often become attached to things, people, or ideas in our lives. We believe that these attachments define us, and we fear losing them. But true happiness comes from within, not from external possessions or relationships." Taro nodded, starting to understand. "So, what happened to Hiro?" May continued, "After days of grief, Hiro realized that his attachment to the net was causing him suffering. He decided to make a new net and return to the sea with a heart full of gratitude for the lessons he had learned. He caught more fish than ever before, and his heart was light and free." Taro smiled, feeling a weight lift from his own heart. "I see now, May. It's not about giving up everything but about realizing that our attachments can cause suffering and finding the courage to let them go." May nodded approvingly. "Indeed, Taro. The attachments in your life are like the fishing net. Cherish them, but do not let them define you. When you release your grip on them, you may find that happiness flows into your life like the bountiful fish in Hiro's net." Taro thanked May for her wisdom and left her with a heart full of newfound understanding. As he walked away, he couldn't help but smile, realizing that the path to true happiness lay in embracing life's changes and letting go of unnecessary attachments.